guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole if you're new around here. So today is kind of a overcast, rainy type day that we're in a winter storm warning, I believe it is. They say we may get snow. I have somebody hiding behind me, as you can see. Anyway, my day started out by making a trip to the VA hospital with my husband, and while we were there, we went ahead and ran to the grocery store, not because of the storm warning, but because I had found some recipes that we wanted while I was sitting and waiting on him, and we didn't have all the ingredients. We needed some chicken and some broccoli and some other things, I don't even remember what. Tonight, we are going to be having tomato basil soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. My helper back there, she's getting out of the truck. Anyway, we're gonna be having tomato basil soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. So let's see how I make it. Here I just have my pot sitting on very low heat, and I added a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to get it started warming up. Normally I would do one medium to large onion. However, these onions were really small, as you will see here in a few minutes. So I went ahead and did 2 onions. I diced them up, plus they had a few bad spots in them. So I went ahead and pulled those. So I was glad I made the decision to do 2 small onions. And a fun little interesting fact about myself is I love to dice onions and I do not cry. Threw in a few tester onions just to see how hot my oil was. And another tip and something you want to keep in mind is do not use the blade of your knife and slide it across your cutting board, because you will actually dull your blade. What you want to do is turn it over and use the back side if you're going to use it to help scrape up onions. At this point, we just want to cook the onions, soften them up, maybe get a little caramelization and some color on them. It could take anywhere from, I don't know, 5 to 8 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on your heat. Mine still is on low at this point. You do want to move them around some just so that they don't burn. I went ahead and turned my heat up just a little bit to a medium or a medium low, just to kind of go ahead and hurry them along, because I was kind of in a hurry when I was making this tomato soup. Now you need a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. This spatula is perfect for getting all the tomato paste out. You want to wake that tomato paste up because it has been in a can for a while. This is the same time you want to add your garlic cloves. I am also going to add 2 28-ounce cans of tomatoes. These are San Marzano, product of Italy. You don't have to do that, that's just what I had. These are whole. You could use crushed, you could use diced. Whatever you have on hand works really well. You want the juices also. And my can was dented, so the top wouldn't come off. You also want to add 2 cups of chicken stock. I like to use this better than bouillon with 2 cups of water, because a teaspoon to a cup makes you 1 cup of chicken broth. Ow! You have to wash because it will start chopping and it hurts when it does.
That smells good.
Add in some salt and pepper to taste. You want to bring it to a boil, cover it with lid, reduce it to a simmer, and let it cook for about 30 to 45 minutes, however long you want to let it cook. The longer you let it cook, the more the flavors melt together. If the flavor's full, you do have to be careful with tomatoes because they will splatter and they burn. Place the lid on, turn it down to low, and let it simmer. While we're waiting for the soup to cook, why don't I do a real quick grocery haul and show you everything that we got at the grocery store before we headed home today. So, don't worry though, we did get our bread. We did not get any milk or eggs though. You know, that's what people tend to stock up on when it's bad weather, which is really funny because a lot of those people that do that don't eat that stuff on a normal day. I don't know why those are the things, but they are the things. I did get bread though because we're gonna have grilled cheese for dinner. So anyway, let's look at this grocery haul, shall we? What do we have for you today? Well, we have 2 loaves of the honey wheat nature's own bread because that is our favorite kind. I can actually get my little one to eat wheat bread. It's honey wheat, so it's a little bit sweeter than just your average wheat bread. And it's got to be better for you than white bread. That's what I tell myself anyway. We're going with it. I got some more onions. These are actually, I would term these as a small onion, but all of my onions were bad yesterday. So we grabbed a package of those, and then I grabbed 2 of the red onions just for a little bit of variety. The cheese was 4 for $9. So we needed cheese. I went ahead and I just grabbed it. We got a cheddar jack, a mild and a sharp cheddar, and then a Mexican blend. I saw this and I've never seen this before. It is a Greek Caesar salad. So it has Greek dressing instead of your regular classic dressing, I guess, and it uses feta cheese instead of Parmesan. My husband may or may not like it because he doesn't really care for feta. So this might be a bust, but I thought it looked good. We got broccoli florets because while we were waiting at the doctor's office, or actually the hospital, to have some tests run for my husband this morning, I ran across a year's worth of casseroles, one to make every month, from Southern Living. And for January, it was a lightened version of chicken and broccoli. So I got that, plus we got chicken for that. Also for the September one, they also had, it was a chicken pot pie with bacon cheddar biscuits on top. So we got chicken for one and chicken for the other. I know it's not September, but I had to get mushrooms because all the mushrooms that I had were going bad yesterday. So I used them all up last night. And I have to say the mushroom selection was not very good today, but we found some to make do. I got bananas because I don't know, they looked good and I love bananas. The hash brown potatoes here, the diced, are for the chicken pot pie recipe, as are the matchstick carrots. Yes, I can matchstick my own, but I bought a half, I guess you would call it. And of course, our vice, the silly orange monsters. Hey Monster, by the way, would you make more of the orange? Because orange are hard to find. Okay, thank you. Finally, I got this. I know, it's a splurge. So are the monsters. Neither one are needed, but we got them. The lady who was bagging our groceries, when she said, "Oh, that looks good," I looked at her and said, "They are." And then I was like, "Oh wait, I don't know that. I think they're good." And I kind of winked at her and she laughed. It was supposed to be funny. Anyway, if you've never had the strawberry Milka, these are so good. Back in the 90s, we used to be able to get them at Target. I don't even know if Target has them anymore. But it was a treat when I was in the 90s. I am a kid of the 90s. Anyway, I used to beg my mom to get me these. And sometimes she would and sometimes she wouldn't. So anyway, this was our grocery haul for today. Really, this was just a quick in and out because my husband had been at the hospital, the VA hospital, and the Hy-Vee is just right down the road from where we were, which was exciting because I love real grocery stores. And I had found a couple of recipes, so we just ran in and ran out. This haul right here was right around $86 and change. I don't know where the receipt went. It would have been cheaper had we not bought the monsters. They were a little bit of a splurge, I'm telling you. After it's cooked for the 30 to 45 minutes, you need to add a few tablespoons of basil. We added about 3 tablespoons here. Fresh or dry would work. We just happened to have dry, and that was it. Smells yummy.
Now we add the heavy cream. She said a half cup to a cup, and me, I like it creamy. So we went with a cup. And now we're going to use the immersion
Taste for seasoning and enjoy. Eat it alone or eat it with a grilled cheese. Either way.
Yum. Magnifique.
So, if you enjoyed this video, please think about giving us a thumbs up, subscribing on the link down below, and leave me a comment and tell me what's your favorite kind of soup, or what do you like to stock up on when the weather gets bad, or what should I have purchased that I didn't, you know? Maybe what should I not have purchased? Like maybe the monsters or the candy bar? I mean, come on, those are questionable, right? So anyway, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye!